When working with Lightroom, another term that is used quite often is color space. A color space defines the range and tones of color that are available for a digital image file. This illustration shows the difference between two commonly used color spaces. This includes the Adobe Rgb Space and the sRGB color space. From this illustration, we can see that the Adobe Rgb color space allows a greater range of colors than the sRGB space. Each unique color within a color space is identified by a color code. It's important to note that RGB stands for red, green, and blue. This is because each color within the RGB color space is composed of these three primary colors. For example, the color code for the color black is R0, G0, B0. The color code for white is R255, G255, and B255. In photography, the RGB color space is most commonly used from your camera right to your monitor. Three of the most popular color spaces are defined as Prophoto Rgb, Adobe Rgb, and sRGB. Two other color spaces, including Color Match and Cmyk, are also available, though these last two are extremely narrow and typically only used for print. Cmyk stands for cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. The Cmyk color space uses a mixture of these colors to produce the range of colors available in the Cmyk palette. Prophoto Rgb is the largest common color space available. Adobe Rgb is the second largest, followed by sRGB. So you might be thinking, why use anything but Prophoto Rgb? After all, a wider color palette means smoother transitions between colors and therefore better quality images. Although most digital cameras can capture the full breadth of colors in the Prophoto Rgb color space, most current monitors can only display sRGB. Even at the professional grade level, monitors can only display colors within the Adobe Rgb space.